Out of Melbourne now, joining us is the Treasurer, Josh Frydenberg. Treasurer, good to see you as always. So the budget bottom line, it's improved by $1 billion. Where have those savings come from?
Well, the first thing to say is we've made $2.3 billion worth of new commitments during this election campaign, supporting people with diabetes, getting more people onto the concession card, helping to ensure that the co-payments for PBS medicines are reduced, and obviously a significant announcement on the weekend about getting first home buyers into their scheme. What we've done is to offset those new financial commitments with what is called an efficiency dividend, which is about banking those efficiencies that departments can find. It's a well-established practice and one that has been used by both sides of the political divide.
What does that mean, cuts? Is that fancy words for cuts?
No, it's not. All those services, whether it's health or education, disability support, are actually seeing increased funding in the budget. What it means is that the departments themselves need to find some efficiencies, and they do that already, and we have an efficiency dividend that will be going to 2% for the next 3 years, and that is a way, again, to ensure that the taxpayer receives the benefit from those departments finding efficiencies in the way they do business.
So which more of these efficiency dividends would you be looking at if you win again on Saturday?
Well, again, what is our plans are set out in
Like cuts,
the budget,
I mean,
which was
it's
delivered
cuts,
just 4
isn't it?
weeks ago. Well, absolutely not. What you've seen from our government is effectively a doubling in education and health spending, record spending on disability support through the NDIS, where the Commonwealth is picking up 2/3 of the tab. We're seeing records in spending on defence and national security, with a $270 billion capability plan and around $10 billion in cybersecurity preparedness and offensive capabilities in the last budget, and a $120 billion 10-year infrastructure pipeline. What you see right across the board is we're increasing funding and guaranteeing those essential services that people rely on, and we're doing so, Pete, by growing the economy, by seeing nearly 2 million more Australians in work than when we first came to government. And the improvement that we saw in the budget bottom line, which was over $100 billion, the fastest improvement in some 70 years, was largely driven by having more people in work and fewer people on welfare. So we've got the settings for the economy well established through the budget. It's a very clear contrast to our political opponents, who are hiding their costings from scrutiny, who have not put one policy forward to Treasury and Finance during this campaign for independent costings. We've done 35 policies, and people can go to the Treasury and Finance website and see exactly how those independent bodies have assessed our policies. They can't see it with the Labor Party, and the reason why the Labor Party is not putting themselves forward for scrutiny is because the only way they'll fund their higher spending is through higher taxes, and under Labor you'll see higher deficits and higher debt, and that will be inflationary.